Hello everybody, we are live. So the reason I decided to do Path of Exile today is because I've got so much requests to do Path of Exile lately. Like, I do plan on doing it on Friday, but there was requests. So I will warn everybody that I am not the best at Path of Exile, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a brand new Okay, so you can't do the other modes, so it looks like the Keepers League has ended, so we're just going to go Templar.
This war singing in song to serve God and the order of the Templar. For years you built a life upon faith, only to
This is like my favorite class to play. Hero Rise.
To lose faith when it's all you have left. You were once the chosen of God.
We'll just call him Zeus, because he's basically like lightning, so we go Zeus or Raiden. So we are going to do a brand new character. I have played this tons and tons of times. Skip tutorials. I don't want tutorials. Grab a little sting.
Even death gives no solace in this tortured land.
Alright. So we're going to play some PoE today. But this is like my favorite class to play. I think it plays the best. There's such a variety with this class. And you can do lightning damage, which is what we will be doing. But the new season starts on Friday. So on Friday we will be playing PoE. So let's go right to Hillock. I was worried I wasn't going to win there. Okay. So we are going to go in here. So yeah, today is just because people have been asking me to play Path of Exile. So I was just going to play Path of Exile today. But the new league starts in a couple days. So let's talk to everybody. We'll talk to them in a minute. I want to see what's actually in the stash. So we are going to take these. I hit the wrong button. I want to take 40 of those. We're gonna equip those boots though. Okay. So let's go directly into passives. Mana regen. Let's talk to Tarkley. Smite, Frostbolt, Magma. You know, lightning tendrils. Okay. What's up, Christian? So we're gonna go here.
Are we?
Gonna purchase. Okay, so that is a driftwood. That's a scepter, but it's not combined. It's a wand. Look at that. We're gonna equip that. We need scepters is what we need. That will give us some energy shields. Equip. Let me go there. I don't know why I bought that, because we need a hat, though. We'll do that one. Okay, let's sell. Sell, 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 and sell. Okay, so we have some stuff. We can put in the robe. And let's see if in our stash we have some rings. Huh. For some reason, the tabs are all messed up. Okay, flasks. There's so much, like, yeah, these tabs are all messed up right now. Those are iron rings. We need to fix this. Yeah, we need to fix our tabs. Yeah, it'll just be a second, because our stuff is all jacked up right now. So for some reason there's like multiple... So that's flasks. I wonder, can I get rid of some of these tabs? What's up, Karanth? I'm wondering, like, if I can get rid of tabs. So, anybody coming in, like, the league just ended, and for some reason, all my stuff is, like, messed up.
All your stuff's messed up?
Yeah, the league for PoE just ended.
Yeah.
So there's, like, multiple of, like, every tab. So there's, like, 5, because everything's standard now. So I'm trying to fix this before I do anything. What's up, El Taco? So I know this probably is going to look boring to people, but if I don't fix this, I'm going to get frustrated. But I don't know if I can get rid of tabs.
Is it okay if I have the beans?
Yeah, go ahead. I just ate, so I ate before I streamed. Hide, remove only tabs. Hide unavailable tabs. Enable tab affinities. Okay, so let's go back to here. And let's re-put everything in. We'll just have everything in one. Alright, so let's put all this in here. So, I'm sorry everybody, but this is probably gonna... Okay, so this one you can't place... So this is remove only for flasks. So where's the non... Where's... Get rid of the remove only. So that's flask. So that one should be... Okay. I wish you could title them. So that's the flasks. What's up, Island? So, everybody that's coming in, I have to fix my stash. But I am doing PoE, but this is just... For some reason, it jacked up all my stash tabs. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. And then we'll get into some playing. So everything. What's up, IU? So anybody coming in, so what happened was the season ended, and because it ended, all my stash tabs are messed up. So I am trying to fix this, and then we'll get into playing. But there's like 3 different versions of the materials tab. There's like multiple flash tabs. So now I'm just trying to fix this. Well, thank you, for people coming. I didn't realize I had so many flasks, though. Like, I normally don't jump into the non-season, so... But we're playing standard right now. Okay, so that... Okay, so now that we've done... These we haven't done all the way yet. We are just trying to fix things. I'm sorry to the community, because this is not fun to watch, probably. Is there a limit to how many identity scrolls you can have? I have 535 identity scrolls. Woohoo! Alright, so that's... Okay, so those are the keeper stuff, so I'm not... Are you serious? There's one more of these? Is this what you have to do, like, every season? I don't even know what that is. That's a Gem Cutter's Incubator, apparently. Everybody... I don't...
Anything?
No. I have 535 identity scrolls so far. What's up, Jahar Curtis? Afu. Sorry for everybody that is bored with this, because,
You have what?
535 identity scrolls. Because they separated everything into, like, 50,000 tabs.
Is this 2 or 1?
1.
Didn't you buy this? Buy the stash tabs or no? Because this looks completely different. I don't even know.
Yes, it's
You bought this? The stash tabs?
Yes, like a long time ago. Because I normally, if you do it in December, they're cheap.
Okay.
But I even have one tab that wasn't separated, but now I have to take everything and move it.
I'm sorry.
The one that's going to be a pain in the butt is the skill gems.
How many skill gems do you have?
I probably have a lot. Now we go over here.
I would have gave up already.
We need to move that over.
Okay, well you have fun. I'm going to eat because I don't want to get hangry.
Okay, so I need to find the non-remove only tab for... So we should probably move...
Let me know if you need anything.
No problem, Bob. Oh, there's more flask ones. And there's more and there's another material page. Oh, Jesus. Where's the...
Our microwave might be broken. Did you use the microwave today?
Yes.
Did it work for you?
Yes. So that's the skills, that's the flasks. Because there's still way more stuff. I might have to stop doing this because there's like 50 million tabs because I don't think I've ever fixed this.
You do it off screen.
Yeah, you guys, I think I'm going to do this off stream. We're going to hit that one button. So, right. And we'll just hide. We'll hide remove only tabs. Because that way we could just... Yeah, we'll hide the remove only tabs. That way we... But we have materials for days. Alright, let's actually start playing now. And that whole thing was just to try and get the stuff we needed. Okay, we'll buy that. We need mana. We need mana. And we'll do that. Equip. 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 Okay. Let's just start. I just realized, like, it will take me 5 years to fix the stash tabs. It's all good, though, because we're going to start now. That was about...
My nightmares.
This is Path of Exile. So I was doing that, but we're just not going to do that right now. So what I was trying to do was fix my stash tabs. But there's no point in doing that because there's too many stuff. So we'll just not worry about them. But yeah, it's like a Diablo-like. People are asking me to play because wolves. So wolves, I was trying to fix my stash tab for PoE, and there's so many duplicates that I spent 20 minutes and then I said screw it. So I stopped doing that. But people have been asking me to play PoE, so let me see if I remember how to put the map on. It's like that. Okay, that's the map. What's up, Damien? So we're playing the Templar today. Went the wrong way, I guess. I like them both. I like them both equally. I think PoE can get difficult towards the end. I've never seen the end of PoE. PoE seems like more of a true sequel to D2. So to me, Path of Exile is good. I don't really like PoE 2 that much, though. I will say that. But yeah, Diablo 2 we actually were playing last night. I played both of them, actually. We're an equal opportunity ARPG channel. So, like, we're going to be doing the PoE League. We're going to be doing the D4 League when it drops. The season, sorry. Seasons, League, same difference. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I got wrecked. Was not paying attention there. Yeah, Wolves is right on that. So I have a different gameplay style. And one of my biggest things is, one, I don't play meta. And two, I don't play it like a lot of people where they like run around in circles and don't kill things. I do not play it like that. So... her, though, if you go like this instead, you could freeze her, and it's so much easier to take her out. But yeah, I'm a different type of ARPG player, I guess. But I've been playing ARPG since... technically Diablo 2, or if you want to go really aspect, most of us were playing Gauntlet back in the day, and Gauntlet is almost like the OG action RPG because it's the same type of gameplay. Oh, that's a drift word. I just need to change my my earbud. So what I normally do is I listen to my Twitch stream through my ears. But yeah, I live stream every day too, so. Yeah, like we've been doing D2R lately. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we do D2R, we do Grim Dawn. I did Warhammer 40k yesterday. We'll be doing Grim Dawn, not Grim Dawn, Crimson Desert this month too. So I do a lot of RPGs, so, and then we got a 12-hour stream coming up on Saturday. And that is because I got to 300 followers, so. And we'll be doing the big 12-hour stream starting at 11 a.m. on Saturday. And we're going to go until like 11 p.m. But I do appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. I might try and upgrade these things, but I'm afraid of upgrading them and then losing what they are. So I knew I was close to a level up. But we're going to be doing the lightning build that I do a lot. I don't know if there's a certain name for it or not, but it's just, I call it my lightning build. Yeah, and Wolves is almost like our unofficial moderator. He's in like every stream that I do. Except he misses he wasn't here last night. We did a nighttime stream last night, Wolves. And Wolves, I made some bomb food last night, though. I will say that. What's up, Hi Dollar? Let's go back to town real quick. Oh, you were drowning in laundry? I gotta do laundry today. So last night I made, for dinner, I made chicken thighs marinated in Parmesan garlic wing sauce. I made pan-fried potatoes with a Greek seasoning on top, so they have a hint of cinnamon with some garlic pepper. And then I had some hickory smoked brown sugar baked beans. And that was dinner last night. And tonight is tacos. Yeah, the potatoes, like, I cooked them in butter, and I kept flipping them and flipping them and flipping them. But then the rest of the Parmesan garlic sauce that I didn't use on the chicken, I put that sauce on top of the potatoes. And let's not forget the cheese. Gotta love that cheese. Alright, let's look at our passes. So we can either go strength or we'll go here. Because it's all about that mana. That's 2 blues. It's a blue and a red. Let me see. I think I got a message from a... Gotta love Xfinity that reminds you through email and the app that there's a payment upcoming. So I think I'm going to... We're going to try and fix this. The girl and I had corned beef, egg rolls with a huge salad. Hey, when I make dinner, what's up, Bearded Buff? It normally takes me a while to make the dinner. Okay, so we're gonna change it to... See, I think if I do this one right here, that might be good. So let's use this. I'm pretty sure... Look at that. When we equip. And then we're going to move this, lightning tendrils, over here. So let's look for a blue. Do I have another blue that I can put in there? Stormblast Mine. I don't think anything's level 1. It would have to be level 2. Okay. Stash. Stash. Sell those. So both me and you, wolves, we make those good food, huh?
Greetings.
So we're gonna sell that scepter. We're gonna sell that ring. Get that. And I want to see if there's some better. If we can switch the flasks yet. Okay, so let's grab that one. We'll grab that one. We need one more. And then we'll grab 2 of those. Unequip, unequip, unequip. Stash, stash, stash. Oh, for sure. I love fast food, but nothing. Yeah, when I, like tonight, when I make tacos, it's like homemade tacos. And I can't tell you how much taco seasoning I put in because mine's like by smell. Ground turkey. I don't do ground beef anymore. 1, it's expensive. And 2, ground turkey's a little healthier. So... So I'd rather do, what's up, Chris? So I'd rather do, that healthier stuff. Do I have any rings? Look at all these big boy ones. See, I have so much stuff that I haven't used in forever. I have a mana regen, though, over there. Alright. So we're able to fix that up a little bit. Okay, let's go back, and we're going to go do the Tidal Coast one first. No, that's the Mud Flats. We don't want the Mud Flats. No Mud Flats. We need the other one. We need the one on that side. Did I put my point in? Yeah, I got 2 points in. But if you like Diablo, like a lot of the... Okay, so a lot of the areas in here remind me a lot of Diablo and the stuff that they do. But now one of our scepters does more elemental damage. I didn't even look what it did, so I'll have to take a gander. But yeah, people are asking me to play PoE, and that is why we decided to put it on the docket today. On the docket. We're not going to pick up anything that we don't need. So normally I'll pick up a lot more stuff, but we have more than enough scrolls. Let's see what we got here. We don't want hatchets. We don't need a shield. What's up, TJ? There we go. Look at that. We got our medicine chest there. We got a portal scroll. I don't think we need to pick up any flasks. You can summon stuff. So, wolves, this one, let me show you when we go back to town, because we're going to go back to town right now. This game is based on your gems. So your gems are what give you your abilities. So you don't have to put points. So this right here, let's zoom out. These are all passive points. Everyone's a passive point. None of these are skills. These are not skills, wolves. These are passive. And where your character picture is, it can start at different points of the skill tree. So your skills are your gems. So that's why, like right now, I'm going to put more points into increased damage and maximum mana. I could put into, or I can go here and go armor and energy shield. I normally go this way so I can get to here, because that's armor, energy shield, mana, all that. So all you need is the skill gem. If you have the skill gem, you can do it. So we're going to go to Nessa, and we're going to grab a... I hate Quicksilver flasks, by the way. And okay, there's Arcane Search. So these are all skills right here. There's Ruthless Support, which we don't want. That's Chance to Bleed, we don't want. Spell Cascade. Infused Channeling. Infused Channeling is what we want. Okay. We go here. You take this skill right here, put it in there, it's linked. We didn't even look at what we made. So this was a normal item, and this one I upgraded it using one of my materials, and now it's does more elemental damage, 10% increased elemental damage, 10% increased spell damage, 2 to 4 fire, and 2 to 3 cold, and increased attack speed. What we need though is we needed lightning, and we did not get lightning. So we're gonna go here, stash, and these are all your life flasks. So we're gonna see if we can upgrade our life flasks. Not life, but I think I saw over here. I saw yeah, right here. Pick that up. That's a better mana flask right there. What kind of boots are those? Evasion, regenerate life 1.6. So what do these do? Regenerate life 1.1. Cold resist plus 8 to dexterity, evasion. And then you have so much stuff in here that you can do. Yeah, so wolves, these all right here are all skills that I can do. Like, let's see. There's a Frost Bomb, Infused Channeling, Orb of Storms, which I'm not a big fan of. Summon Raging Spirits, Summon Phantasm Support. So yeah, these are all skills that you can have. And those aren't even all the gems. There's a lot of gems in this game. And those are all different types. Yeah, you can put gems in here to support your skills. So let me be more thorough on that. Let me show you where that other screen's not open. Okay. So wolves, you see how this scepter right here is linked in the middle? So the gem on the top is combining with the gem on the bottom, and it boosts your skill. And then in this one, you can look at your skills and you can actually see what they're actually doing. Like how much damage they're actually doing, so. Let's talk to Tarkley.
Got a job for you.
I want to see if there's anything better that he has now. So, I want to see if he's got a better helmet, mask. Not really anything. Sometimes they'll have good stuff. But let's go back. So we're going to do the mud flats now. To the mud flats. But now my lightning should do more damage. Yep, see, it's doing a lot more damage now. And then there's energy shields that you can do. And then there's like skills you can do in order to get more points and stuff like that. And then you can do resistances, so. With this skill, I believe I have elemental, so I have infused channeling support, so supported skills do 20% more damage, is what I have with that. It's temporary until I get Spark. Once I get Spark, it's like game on, man. Spark is like so good. And with the Templar, you can, and this is for like a level 3 character right now. We're only level 3, so. I don't want to go there yet because I need the other things, so. What's up, Jake? That's why most people will say this is the true D2 sequel, is there's so much in here that is basically D2. We're about to level, I think. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you didn't overstep. I like it. If I'm not paying attention to the chat, you guys are able to help me out with that. I think I need one more Roa, one more thing. Oh, that Roa is always a pain to me. Got a travel club though. I don't know if I want to do the necromancer thing in here. Because you don't really get anything besides respecialization. Yeah, I probably won't do it. Alright, there we go. We leveled though. Yeah, and right now I'm just trying to, because I know where I want to skip where you have to go through the fetid pool, because you don't get anything besides respecking. That's all you get out of it. You don't get an actual thing, so there's no point in actually doing it. Put these on the wall. Opens the passage. Go there. Act 1 is like, I've done it enough times where I know how to do it. Oh, there's also Ascendancies Wolves, where you can go and put stuff in to get your Ascendancies as well. Alright, let's talk to Tarkley.
Now that you've drained that passage,
Frost Bomb. There we go.
I was running down.
There's my little friend. Summon Holy Relic. Shield Charge. Frost Blink. Movement skills. Thank the heavens above. So Holy Relic is going to go there. And then Frost Blink. I think the only place I can put Frost Blink is right there. Skills. We're going to take Frost Blink and put it on this side. So now we have a movement skill. Let's go into our passive. And this will give us life regen and mana regen all at once.
Hello.
I don't want to do that yet. Sell, but we need to identify it first. Okay. Also, wolves, you can buy stuff from here. Spark. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I think what I want to do is we're going to look and see if he has anything. If not, we're going to recolor that scepter. He doesn't have anything. Okay, we're going to recolor the scepter. So what you have to do, though, is you have to go like this. You have to unequip. You got to take the sockets out. But we're going to get rid of Glacial Hammer anyway, so I'm going to try and boost this up, just like I did the last time. So you go here, and you can turn a... What's up, Grimble? You can turn a normal weapon into a rare in like 2 seconds. Look at that. And then we're going to put... We're going to change the color of the sockets. Oh, we got it on first try. 2 blues. So, Spark. Elemental Peripheral Support. Pick that up. So now we have Spark. And Spark normally will always be my main. So we're going to stash that. I don't think we can... We have... Alright, here's our uniques, though. I think I have more uniques in PoE 2, though. Okay. So we're going to move our skills around. We're going to take Spark, and we're going to move it here. There. We have sparks. So right now Sparks is doing 53 damage and I just put it in. I haven't leveled up the gem at all and we have 53. I need to get some liquid though. I'll be right back. Yes, low-key, Sparks works exactly the same. So all the skills, there's only one skill I found that works differently in PoE 2. And that skill right now would be Sunder. Okay, you're going to let the dog out? Okay. Yeah, Sunder does not work the same as it does in PoE 2. I think in PoE 2 it's a pretty lame skill compared to this. But yeah, Sparks right now, I've put no points into it. And Sparks is doing 15 damage per second, and spell critical strike multiplayer is 150%. So we are going to go. Oh, they. So here's my other issue with Sunder in PoE 2. I'm gonna go on a tangent for a minute. One, you don't have your mauls. And you don't have your axes for like damage upkeep on that. 2, you can't have Sunder until level 30. And I'm sorry, but there is so much shit skills for the barbarian type class in PoE 2. Like all the rolling slam and everything else that they give you is crap. The only way I progressed that character is what I was using Spark or I was using Lightning Arrow to level him because so many of the abilities are so bad. Like, and Sunder, you don't get to level 30, and once I finally was able to use it, it was bad. I was so mad. But yeah, I have a lot of issues with PoE 2. It could have been so much freaking better than what it is. I was disappointed, if I'm being honest. And that's somebody that I put money into early access. I spent the $30. The first day that they had it available for early access, I got it. I played it. And it just wasn't fun. So there's Frostblink. I'll show you guys Sunder as soon as I find some enemies. Not Sunder, I'll show you Spark. Look at that. Boom! Boom, shaka kaka. Look at that. Well, I got angry because PoE 2 is supposed to be like the evolution of Path of Exile, and it turned out to be a freaking downgrade, and I didn't care for it at all. I was hoping for like, hey, this is going to be a really good ARPG to put in the rotation, and then it turned out to be not so much fun. But yeah, like I said, once I get... There's one Holy Rollick, I forgot to summon it. Once I get Spark, I kind of stop using Lightning Tendrils. Even though Lightning Tendrils can beef you up a lot. But once you get... With this clash, there's an area of effect node. The cluster of nodes that you can put in, and then everything just increases. And there's so many lightning patches you can do. So doing a lightning build with this is great. I know a lot of people use this for Righteous Fire, though. What's up, NK? But yeah, a lot of people ask me to do PoE, so that's why we're doing PoE. Oh, that's the fastest I've ever found the frickin' Flooded Depths, though, yo. We gotta go find the Big Daddy Crab. We are looking for the crab. Where are you, Mr. Krabs? But Sparks is so good for lighting things up. We're rolling with our homies. Another level for a hero. All we need is one more level, and then we can get the sanctity node, which will boost our mana regen, everything. And then I can start focusing on the... PO2 has gotten me to play PoE1. I have like 1.1k hours of PoE2. I play PoE2 off and on, hoping it'll get better, hoping that it'll be good, but I can't. I put so much time into there trying to, like, I move this build around, move this around, bring minions in, do this, and it just, the game irritates me so much. But I've also been playing PoE for like 8 years, so... PoE2 reminds me of... Okay, for anybody in here, I'm going to go on a rant here for a minute. So, get ready for the rant coming in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, the creators of Willow and the Wisp, they said that they were going to make a game that revolutionized the action RPG genre. Okay? So, they made No Rest for the Wicked. Said it was going to be like an ARPG and it's going to move the genre in a good direction. All it was Dark Souls as an action RPG, which is freaking lame. They said it was going to be an action RPG. It is not an action RPG. It is Dark Souls with a Diablo perspective of gameplay. It is so far from an action RPG. So, to me, like, that was a game that I was excited for. I did the early access, and then the game was crap. Like, why make it a Souls? And then they took away all the mechanics that you normally would have in an ARPG. But they said that PoE and Diablo better watch out because they're coming for their crown. Okay, you're coming for the crown, but it is not a Diablo-like. It is a Souls-like. 100%. You have the stamina. It's the boss scene. Everything. It is not a Diablo-like. Like they said it was going to be. I didn't mind the art style, but if you're going to say it's a Diablo-like, make it a frickin' Diablo-like and not a Souls-like. There's my rant. I freaking hate that game. Game pisses me off so much. And every time I open Steam, it's just sitting there. You're like, hey, you got me a long time ago, and you've only put like 6 hours into the game. Well, you know what? Teresa, this is better than PoE2 from my opinion. Yes, that was a rant. I hate No Rest for the Wicked. That game sucks. And I have it on Steam. And I couldn't care less. I'm so mad. Every time I think about that game, and yes, I play Dead by Daylight. Anytime I think of No Rest for the Wicked, or I see like an advertisement for that game, I get so freaking pissed off that I spent hard-earned money on that piece of crap. Teresa, I stream every single day, 2 times a day, every day. I normally do a lot of D2R streams at nighttime. But I stream any type of RPG. And then we'll be doing Crimson Desert later this month when it drops. I want to do Dragonkin as well. but that depends on certain things. So. I'm still working on customized overlays and everything, so. Okay, Ghost Queen, I tried to TP the way you do in Diablo 2, and I just realized you can't do that in this game. Okay. But yes, I went on a rant. I told you guys I was going to go on a rant. I gave you full notice that I was going to rant. And there's your free skill point. The only thing is there's no like Deck Arcane thing in here to like identify quickly. My gloves are Energy Shields 70 and they're blue. That's just one blue. That's a sapphire, but you can't use that till level 8. You have a meeting in 20 minutes? Yeah, I don't have the funds available to do like to have people make stuff for me right now. And a lot of the stuff I just make myself, so I have an app that I can use to make stuff. That's how I made my logo, both of my logos, so. Alright, we're gonna sell those. We're gonna keep that ring though.
Still alive, are we?
Wrong button. There's just some things that like yeah, my rants can get pretty long sometimes, so let's see. I was trying to see if there was better armor, so I'm thinking of switching out of this. Even though that is a lot of resistances, into a chest piece. What's up, Esteban? Huh. Okay. Okay, now we can get the big boy one. So this is right here. We got the big node, which is Sanctity we can do now, which is 10%. 20% increase armor, 10% increase maximum energy shield, regenerate 1% alive per second, and 10 to intelligence. Because normally I go one path all the time. So, yeah, Teresa, I'm just not interested right now, so. Yeah, so what I normally do is I go there. Then these are reduced mana right here. And if you go up, there's attack speed and accuracy. There's your health. And there's your precision. And then you can go here to like all elemental damage. And then there's AoE. So from now until like level 20, like I'm going to be like right in this cluster to try and build up to the lightning attacks. So, because now we're at 49... for the lightning tendrils, 53 for spark, and then alright, so we're gonna go over here. I don't want to get rid of this ring though, so we're gonna keep that. Stash, 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 stash. I think max level is, I think it's 99. So I believe max level is 99. I don't know because I've never made it that high, but I do like. I normally show off the passive tree because just to let people know there's so much variety with the passive tree that you can do. So we got the skill point. Now we're gonna go back this way. Go back to the submerged passage. And we're gonna go this way. Let's bring back our relic. I do like the holy relic though. So this is technically a summon, wolves. Oh, it's 100? Yeah, I didn't know if it was 99 or 100. Let's go this way. I don't know why I'm walking so slow when I can just freaking use Frost Blink and go faster. Man, these people are always a pain in the butt when I'm playing the... See, because we can just Frost Blink over there. We just leveled again. So let's go into our passive real quick. We'll increase our life. But yeah, you can also, this is one that you can just upgrade your gear so much. Man, but those, see, then you, and if you want to get away from people, just cross-blink away. Which there are instances where you need that. Oh, look at that. Gotcha. Oh, you can enchant everything, so you can make things better. And then there's like these corrupted versions of gems. So if you want, you can do that. So Spark is like one of the better for lightning. And like each act is like a different resistance. I thought I was gonna get kicked right there. Would have been so mad. And there's two types of... So wolves, there's also two types of armors. Yeah, I'm playing on console. I play on Xbox. It's free too, so... There's not really things people can complain about. It's freaking free, so... If there's a free game, you know, I'm down for it, so... I also downloaded a game on Game Pass this morning that I want to try out. I'll probably try it, like, off-stream, because... Maybe put up a review or something on it. I just picked up some stuff I don't want. You can also map your skills to whatever button you want them on. You can do Spark like that, and if you want, you can just put the tendrils right there. So I normally have like a bunch of different like lightning abilities I use. Oh, you're on a PS5? I have a PS5 too. I just don't have it downloaded on the PS5. So the PS5 is in the living room, and for me, I don't play it as much. They used to have D2 for Switch at the game store near me, Lord of Destruction. When I had a Switch, we had Diablo 3 on there. But oh, that's a good drop right there, though. Orb of Alchemy. You need a new game? I think... I don't know if this is on Switch, but it might be. Once I increase the elemental damage on this, it's going to be doing a whole lot better. But we got to get over to those nodes first. Yeah, you should have an Xbox there, Wolves. See, this just melts everything right here. I love it when the build just starts coming together. Man, for materials, we've already got chromatic ore. I have Xbox Series X and S. I have a 1 somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I lost it a lot. I forgot where it was a long time ago. I wish D2 implemented a trade system like Path. I'm on the fence on the trade system. I normally never use it. Actually, we might. Oh, that's a 1. Never mind. We're focusing on scepters, so. If you like D2R, you know, we stream D2R almost every single day. You can have D2R content. I make multiple characters. I have a warlock, the demon build one that I'm working on. I got a druid. I got an assassin. I need to just get one already. I wish the Switch for good games. Going endgame D2R solo self-found is so hard. I know. That's basically what I was doing solo self-found, but if I find stuff for other characters, I use those, so. I can't really say I'm solo self-found because if I'm in a party and they have runes, I normally get the runes, so I really can't say that. But Nacho, thank you for the follow. Oh, and anybody that's in here, Saturday, 11 a.m., we start the 12-hour stream. That was the goal for hitting 300 followers. We're now on the road to 1,000 followers. I almost thought about a subathon, but I don't know. 11 a.m. Central Time, Texas Time. CST will be starting, and I'll be going until 11 p.m. So we'll be going all day. There's going to be challenges, and there'll be stuff I'm doing. So it'll be bouncing from different games and all that kind of stuff. I just got to make sure I have batteries because I don't know if the Xbox will stay charged. You know, I would get just a wired Xbox controller for that day. Okay. But they closed all the GameStops around us, so there is no more GameStops in my local area. Which is weird because they're actually based out of freaking Texas. Oh, he's shock resistant. You may be shock resistant, but you still failed. Yeah, a Gamefly just sent me an email yesterday. They're like, hey, you haven't been back for a long time. You should come back. And you should join us again. There's not like a lot of physical games, and half the time when I was getting stuff from GameStop, not GameStop, but GameFly, I wasn't getting the games that I wanted when I wanted. I was almost getting like, I felt like the leftover games. Hawaiian time, get there when you get there. Have fun at your meeting, GQ. I'm sure it will go perfectly fine. They're having like some training thing they're doing. Oh, and if you guys haven't, I would appreciate it if you guys followed me over on YouTube as well. Which is also Crazy Hero Rise. Because I've been trying to build that channel for like 15 years and it's never really progressed where I want it to. What's up, Loris? Let's see. So I think we're actually going to... See, I'll lose a lot of resistances, but we can pick that up. Put that there. I just like having more damage, like a defense. So that's just 7. This is armor 17, but gives me an energy shield at the same time. So I can put that there, equip that. We don't use those. Those are some chain boots. No, I don't want to switch those yet. Okay. Oh, thank you. So on the channel, I put up videos, but also my live streams get VOD on there. Today, I am going to finally put up the Grim Dawn 10-year anniversary video and my updated Warlock build. Both those videos will also be transferred to Ticker Talk as well. But yeah, I've technically been doing YouTube for like 15 years. Because technically my first video ever on YouTube, which was a wrestling video, was in 2010.
I've traveled in.
Alright. See, I'm weird where I like stuff like this. So yeah, I'm going to show off a video today because the Warlock is actually been able to survive like very well. Okay, we can just wear that now. So let's take this off. And then take that. Because that will give us all of our all the resistances we just took off. Because technically, we can unequip that. So that's 23. That's 23 mana. We're gonna take this. Look at that. We got some. We just turned both of our. We just turned that ring. Oh, not me wrestling. It was like my thoughts and opinion on the wrestling business. Because one thing people don't know about me is I'm a huge wrestling fan, but my fandom with one of the companies has severely fallen out. I used to be a hardcore WWE fan, but WWE has burned me so much over the years that I switched. And I am full-blown like AEW. I love All Elite Wrestling. And like WWE just... I can't stand it anymore. So it's not really a wrestling company to me anymore. So I just kind of I started with wrestling content, and then for a while I did wrestling comic books and horror, sprinkled in some video games. What's up, wolves? So I just kind of, I merged it more into video game stuff now. Like, I love horror movies, but I want the channel to be very focused these days. And there was a long time where things weren't focused. And there's a little bit of everything. Like, I could talk about horror movies and movies in general and comic books. Even though I think the comic book movies are kind of getting stale lately. Hell, I would talk about that horror movie trailer that I saw yesterday. That looks amazing. Because there's a... So, wolves. Okay. There's a horror movie of Pinocchio coming out. From the makers of the Peter Pan one and the Winnie the Pooh ones. But you have to believe me when I say. So Jiminy Cricket is voiced by Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger, and he even has little claws too. It is so... The trailer's brutal though. The trailer is basically like, hey, this is what the movie's gonna be. It's gonna be in your face. It's gonna be freaking brutal. But it looks so good to me. Okay, so it's called Unstrung. And, okay, so what they've done, I don't know if you know about the Winnie the Pooh verse, is they did Winnie the Pooh, then they Blood and Honey, then they did Winnie the Pooh Part 2, which they introduced Tigger and Owl. No Eeyore, though, because Eeyore didn't make it. But they have, like, regenerative powers. And then they did Bambi, of, like, when Bambi gets revenge. And then they did Peter Pan, Return to Neverland, like Neverland Nightmare. And that one's really good. All the movies are on Peacock, though. So if you have Peacock, wolves, you can watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1, 2, not Bambi's Revenge, but you can watch the Peter Pan one. The Bambi, I think, is called Dead Reckoning. And the Pinocchio movie's coming out. And, like, progressively they've gotten better. And their goal is to make, like, the survivors of all the movies are going to fight all these people. But, like, Pinocchio's evil in this one. And then you got Geppetto's not the nicest person. The trailer was freaking brutal, though. I will tell you that. I loved it, though. I love me an intense horror movie. Yeah, my girl has Peacock, so perfect. I've been wanting to watch something new. So Peacock is good for has those on there. Tubi has a lot of good horror movies. I'll give you a recommendation, wolves, of a horror movie that I like. It's a John Carpenter movie. It's from the mid-90s, and it's called In the Mouth of Madness, which is on Tubi, so it's free. It has the guy that was in Jurassic Park, Sam Neill's in it. So Sam Neill's in there, and it's a very good horror film. That's kind of creepy-esque. I would give that a chance. I would watch that. I like more of, like, the slasher stuff. Oh yeah, I read The Sandman, and then I watched the Netflix show. Sandman was, like, my first divulge when I was, like, in high school. I found the graphic novel into, like, the more random, obscure comic book stuff. We're just taking a break for a minute, and then we'll jump back in. I thought the Netflix show was very good. Sandman, just, I will say, is not for everybody. I tried to have Ghost Queen watch it, and she just wasn't too into it. But I watched it. I watched the whole thing. I've read a bunch of random comic books like JTHM, if you guys know that one. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. It's written by the guy that did the TV show Invader Zim, and it's one of the reasons why Invader Zim got canceled. But it was a really good comic book. Yeah, Sandman's great though. Yeah, but like I said, I could talk about like comic books and video games. So let's go. Let's go this way. I do like a lot of those comics by Batman. I love it when that happens, when you can't use your portal anymore because it times out. I'm so glad that freaking Diablo doesn't have that. Yeah, to me, like, comic books are, like, so, there's so many good ones out there that aren't even known. Like, I like reading, like, Spawn as well, so... But for, like, the Marvel comics, some of my favorite comics are, like, Ghost Rider, Punisher Warzone, basically, the War Journals. Underrated Ghost Rider would be Ghost Rider 2099, which is or Cosmic Ghost Rider, because Cosmic Ghost Rider is the Punisher as the Ghost Rider. Anything Punisher, I'm just like I'm all about it. I watched the Netflix show. I mainly watched the Daredevil show because of Punisher. The movies, everything. Alright, we're going to go to our passive tree real quick, and we're going to go here, and then we'll go down. Increase elemental damage. See, eventually I do get out of this ability, because eventually you have other stuff. There's a driftwood scepter. I might grab that. See, it's hard for me to switch off lightning tendrils sometimes, because sparks is good if they're far away, but lightning tendrils is if they're like up close and personal. You can just do that. There we go. There we go. What's up, Battle Dragon? Can't believe I got a legendary already. But as usual, I got a legendary for not my build. There we go. Take him out. We're just rolling right now. I could probably upgrade my thing though. What's up, Beard? I went completely the wrong way. Hate it when I freaking do that. And that is why you have this. Let's go this way. Go back to town. Oh. So we got this. Look at this. That's a good bow. See, I want to see if we can fix that real quick. So first we're going to go to our unique weapon page. We're going to put that there. Then we're going to go back over. So we need the links first. That's all linked. Can we make it all blue is the question. No, that didn't do it. I hate it when I have to like, because you can really burn through a lot of stuff the way I'm doing it. We'll just move it over, because if you move it over, it's easier to do this. There, we got all blues. Oh, that's 127 to attack rating. That's good, bro. That's 38 to mana. That one's just 2 attack speed. So we're gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna put that right there. Because I'm pretty sure I probably have one more thing we can socket into it. So that's critical strike. So that's lightning tendrils. So this works for both. Supporter skills have 72% to get critical strike. Frostbomb. We already have infused channeling on it. I want to see if she has lightning damage. So let's go here. Spark, freezing pulse, lightning tendrils, elemental, purifying flame, burst, infused channeling, phantasm. She doesn't have it yet, but I really would like to have. Yeah, I wanted to have more lightning on there, but it doesn't matter because we have look at that. So that's going to help with, so now Tendrils is at 67, Spark is at 69, so both of those are doing really good. We need to find the climb. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the climb. And once we get Area of Effect, we should be pretty good, though. But right now, I increased my elemental damage, so we want to get more elemental. There's a coral amulet. What's up, Josh? There we go, look at this. Yeah, slam him down into Oblivicry. But yeah, we're going to be putting out a new Diablo 2 video today. And it's going to be on my build that I have right now. So I'm going to work on that as soon as I'm done with this. There we go. But the progress is going very well. But yeah, D2R is gonna be where we've been putting a lot of content in lately. I'm gonna put some. I got a D4 short we're gonna put up today. We haven't been putting out as much content as I should have been lately, so. I swear I've already done this one right here. Let's grab that. Look at that. We're just rocking and rolling with this right now. We did level again. We're not progressing as fast though. Last stream I was able to slam through this part really quick. There we go. We'll probably go until we get to the prison. Actually, we might stop here. Yeah, I think we're going to stop here because now we got to here. We got some elemental resistances now. Yeah, I'll be back on tonight. I don't know what we're doing yet, but I'm thinking maybe possibly coming on a little later and doing some runs on trying to get runes. But I might just push it all the way back to later on tonight so I can finally put out some content. Because I need to put out some content. I haven't done it in a little bit, so. But yeah, well, I will most definitely be on tonight, so. Alright, I'll see you guys then.